Welcome back to another episode of official Star Wars LucasArts Films news. Today we're going to be looking over the top 10 people Lando Calrissian completely fucked over for his own personal benefit.
There's actually rumored that in a deleted scene in Empire Strikes Back, Lando Calrissian actually emailed full-on dick pics of him and Padme together, fully nude, back in Revenge of the Sith. This would later go on to lead Vader to go into his bacta tank and cry.
Vader was the person Lando fucked over the most, mainly because Vader forgot his Cash App password and didn't know how to log in. After telling Vader countless times that his Cloud City penthouse rent has been paid, Vader finally logged back into his Cash App and evicted Lando off Bespin for good.
A lot of people don't know this, but during the events of Solo, A Star Wars Story, Lando had originally promised Han Solo 10 BTC, Bitcoin. He later went on to only give him the Falcon.
This would later show to have dire consequences upon Han Solo's life, as he is shown regretting his whole presence and existence during the sequel trilogy. This would later go on to explain the scene where Han Solo and Chewbacca are trying to stop the Millennium Falcon from getting repoed in the Star Wars galaxy, because he still cannot make payments on that old-ass ship.
During the events of Return of the Jedi, Lando Calrissian had actually promised Jabba the Hutt a new body. He planned to do this by transferring all of his Bitcoin to Vader, and Vader would transfer it to Palpatine, which would furthermore clone Jabba a new body, a handsome one, much like Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. However, Lando last second withdrew all of his Bitcoin and ran away. Said that he flew to Cloud City, which was where you would find him later in his later years.
Another way that Lando Calrissian scammed his victims was through a very rigorous card game called Sabacc. One person Lando Calrissian frequently scammed in Sabacc was none other than Darth Maul. Just a little bit after the events of Solo, the Star Wars story, Lando Calrissian bankrupted Darth Maul by the end of the movie. This would then lead Darth Maul down a dark, depressing spiral of crystal meth, an addiction he'd be battling for the next 40 eons.
A lot of people don't actually know this, but during the events of A New Hope, Lando Calrissian was actually the one that sent Greedo to kill Han Solo. This was for none other reason than the fact that Lando had a secret affair with Princess Leia, Han Solo's true love.
During the deal that Lando Calrissian made with Lord Vader on Cloud City, Bespin, Empire Strikes Back, Lando Calrissian tried ordering 5 Latinas to his Cloud City penthouse room, but then Vader declined them. This would cause the everlasting beef that Lando Calrissian would forever have with Lord Vader.
A lot of people don't actually know this, but before the prequels, Lando Calrissian actually traveled to Darth Plagueis' castle. In the castle, he had a one-on-one meeting with Plagueis. He wanted to tell Plagueis that he could actually be the dark side wielder and forever restore balance in the galaxy. Plagueis went on to reject the idea, and then he went to go impregnate Anakin Skywalker's mother.
Lando Calrissian would later follow himself in a late controversy where he would be caught in Jabba's palace in the bathroom wanking to a bunch of videos of Ice Spice twerking. It was actually off the script, and he was not supposed to be doing this in Jabba's palace. In a late interview with the actor of Jabba, it was actually concluded that Jabba didn't know that Lando Calrissian was in the bathroom because he was wearing his Skiff bounty hunter armor. This would later go on to affect Lando Calrissian, as every time he would try to enter the Mos Eisley Cantina, he would be looked at as a pervert. A quick honorable mention of people that Lando Calrissian has tried to screw over is General Grievous, as he promised him that he'd buy him a new lung one day, but never did.
A lot of people don't actually know this, but at the end of Revenge of the Sith, when Yoda flew into his exile, that was actually cursed, none other than Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian hacked Yoda's bank account and fucking flooded it. He actually stole all of Yoda's coins, including Bitcoin. Yoda actually got very depressed and flew to Dagobah, where he'd rather stay there for the next 500 years.
Did you know that the reason you see Anakin / Vader crying at the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is because of Lando Calrissian. And that's all on this episode of Top 10 People Lando Calrissian Did Dirty. I'm Tal.
I'm Clow, and we'll see you in the next episode. Please like, share, and subscribe this episode. A lot of hard work goes into these episodes. Leave a like. See you next time.